tough season for Beloit Memorial, and it's going to be tougher when you're facing a top 10 ranked team. The Lady Cards. One of those other freshmen, though, Cameron Thomas, taking another three off the backboard. No good. Ashley Ray is going to haul in the rebound. She looks up ahead to Radland. Up, and a little bit too much for Radland to hang on to. If Radland was the same height as Ray, she might have had a shot, but a little too strong on that one for number 12, Radland. Another one of those fabulous sophomores. Cam Thomas, top of the key, picks up the dribble. She's going to be guarded by Hilber, and before a 5-second could be called, Coach Larry Blake calls a timeout, saving the possession for his team. So got a 30-second timeout, an early timeout here, just over 2 minutes into the game. Beloit Memorial, one of the places you might be surprised, but I enjoy doing games here. You've got nice court here at Barkin Arena, one of the better scoreboards and systems, which is always fun when you're doing a game. So they got a nice little LED board on one side. It's the only place, I think, in the Big 8 that's going to let you know how much time is going on during a timeout. So nice little setup. And I'm kind of up in the rafters here. It's a fun setup. Good stuff. All right, the timeout's concluded. And it's set to Regine Peppers, sophomore, looking to inbound it. And the pass is tipped by Hilber, but ends up in the hands of Cam Thomas. Thomas looking to drive, pulls it back, looking to go baseline. Pulls it back to the three-point line again, picks up her dribble, close to a travel there. Inside now to Drucker. Drucker looking for Renteria, stolen away. That was Jazz Seymour. This one goes up ahead to Radland. She'll go top of the key to Lutz. Working the perimeter here. Hilber's got it. She's going to bring it back out towards half court. Looks like Beloit is setting up similar to what we've seen East do in a 1-3-1 kind of hectic defense. And the pass inside to Seymour. She gets that one to go. Jazz might be just too much to handle for Beloit tonight. I do expect any player that's suited up for Coach Olson's squad to get into the game tonight. And Regine Peppers has the first bucket of the night for the Purple Knights. Sun Prairie pushing the pace even after a make. Baseline jumper, long two is good from Radland. And the return will put the Lady Cards back up by 5. They started off the game on a 5-0 run, and now it's 7-2. Cam Thomas, point guard, yellow glasses and yellow sneakers. Pass inside meant for Megan Drucker, stolen away by Lutz. Lutz will give it to Ray, and the ball is knocked. No, saving out of the ball before it goes out of bounds is Pepper. She got the first bucket. She'll go up with the left hand. Huge swat from Ashley Ray. That one went all the way back out to the three-point line in the hands of Cam Thomas. Now Renteria, one-handed pass to Drucker. Drucker had already left the spot, though. That goes out of bounds. And the Lady Cards will take over. Lady Cards in their away jerseys. Black. The white letters and numbers. Red lining, and then my favorite, the white polka dots. Some of, if not my favorite jerseys in the Big 8. I know I'm a bit of a homer. But who doesn't like little polka dots on the jerseys? And let's see here. Ray and Radland not on the same page again. This one goes out of bounds. Coach Olson arguing this call, saying that Radland was able to haul it in before she stepped out of bounds, but it's not going to change anything, sadly. Peppers looks to go inside. That's Jackie Pabst. Pabst might have to, another one of those solid freshmen for Beloit, might be the leading scorer for Coach Larry Blake, as Hilber, a nice assist from half court up ahead to Ashley Ray. Just running a football streak on that one and got it to go. So Lady Cards up by 7, their biggest lead so far. Bit of a homecoming for me tonight, so a lot of family here in Beloit. My dad is from here. My cousin Brian is actually working the scoreboard just about 20 feet in front of me here. He's down a level, I'm up top, but always fun to come to Beloit and see some family. Going to be hanging out around. Sadly, our grandmother passed away this week at 92 years old, but be dedicating this radio performance to her, and it's good to be back in Beloit. Get to, as I said, see some family. And another turnover from the Lady Cards. Radlin was looking for Lutz. And a little bit too much over the head of Lutz, going out of bounds under the baseline. And Jada Bessel, guarded by Ashley Ray, kicks it to Drucker. Drucker fakes it, goes baseline. Lost the handle, and they're going to call a double dribble there. Lutz to inbound to Hilber. Hilber guarded by Drucker. Once again, it's that 1-3-1 defense. Nice pass, looking for that same play that scored Jazz earlier in the game. From the left wing to the right post, over the top of the defense, but this one knocked away after it got just barely in the hands of Jazz. Drive no good from Bessel. Rebound, Beloit Memorial on the offensive end, no good. Put back, no good, out of bounds. It'll stick with the Purple Knights. Ariana Smith into the game now. The lone senior on the team, 5'8", number 32, going to inbound here. Hilber will be guarding her, but not actually defending the inbounds. And a 5-second call on the inbounds. So another good defensive stop. That was almost the second time they got a 5-second call. The first, of course, Larry Blake saved the possession early in the game with a timeout. 12:20 to go, 9-2. Lady Cards up 7. Hilber sneaks a pass to Ashley Ray. The bucket is good, and one. Assist for Hilber, bucket for Ray, and a chance for a three-point play. And that foul is going to go against Ariana Smith. Ray, one of the better free throw shooters on Sun Prairie. Can't get this one to go, but Bailey Lutz with an offensive rebound. Hilber going to reset things. Once again, Drucker spearheading the 1-3-1. Nice pass. Hilber goes to right block to Ray. Ray, a touch pass to the left block, finding Jazz for 2. Tereshane Peppers looks to drive baseline. Radlin not going to let that happen. Picks up the ball. She's getting stuck there, and Hilber gets the steal, knocked away from the senior Smith. Now up ahead, Hilber finds Lutz in the post, spinning, knocked away, out of bounds. No foul called. Some contact there, but let him play, I say, especially tonight. Lady Cards up 13-2. And Radlin's going to inbound here. Box formation. Lutz and Hilber coming across. Hilber gets it. Puts up the 3, no good. Rebound. And now she's going to be double teamed by Lutz and Radland. Able to pivot through, gives it to Peppers. Peppers takes it to the cup and is fouled. Let's see who this one's going to go against. Referee needs to check out the number. And I think Radland's going to be called on this one. First free throw, no good from Peppers. Second attempt, no good, knocked out of bounds. Ooh, that one looked like it went off Ashley Ray, but they're going to say this was off of Drucker of Beloit, and Sun Prairie going to benefit from a call here. Drucker not arguing that one, but I'm further away, so who knows. So we've seen a couple subs from Beloit Memorial. They only have, 3-4 girls on the bench, especially with Bree Davis out tonight. So a lot of quick subs, I'm guessing, for Larry Blake's team. And Lady Cards yet to make a sub just about 7 minutes into this one. Hilber inbounds in the front court to Jazz. Jazz going to give a handoff near half court to Radlin. Now Lutz with it. Lutz finds Ray. Ray fakes a pass, drives, knocked away, contact inside. Ray couldn't get it to go. I think she might have hurt her finger on that one, kind of shaking this one off. Back the other way, Tereshane Peppers can't get it to go on the drive. But Jackie Pabst helping her out there, but can't get the follow. Ooh, nice pass. Bailey Lutz fakes the three, finds Ray on the inside. Ray misses, gets her own rebound, finds Jazz. Jazz can't put it in. And Terejanae Peppers will take over. Now Cam Thomas, right wing. Back to Peppers, top of the key. Long three on the way. The lefty off the mark on this one. And a good foul by Peppers as the ball, after the three-point miss, bounced all the way out to Radlin, who was guarding Peppers. And Radlin was either going to get an open layup or a streaking Ray was going to get open ahead on the fast break. So Peppers with a smart foul there. This will be her first, and the first sub of the game is going to bring us Maddie Stry in for Ashley Ray. As I said, at last attempt, Ashley Ray shaking off the fingers, might have been hit on her last attempt on the inside. So Stry comes in. She's got the ball now top of the key, running around a screen from Hilbert. Now Hilbert's got it. Three on the way. This one's no good. Jazz Seymour picks it up off the bounce on the rebound, and now Cam Thomas is on the ground, and it looks like Lutz is going to... Okay, so Cam Thomas falls down with the ball. Lutz comes over and tries to force a jump. She was there long enough where she was actually looking at the referee, waiting for him to call the jump, and she looks at him, and the referee shakes his head, no, not yet. And then she puts a second hand in there, and then finally gets the jump ball called. So interesting. Gotta love high school basketball. So the jump ball would eventually go to Beloit. On the inbounds, the pass was knocked away by Lutz again, and now Beloit's going to give it another try. Smith with it, driving. Can't get it to go. Radlin now with the rebound. Not afraid to play under contact. She gets it, hand off to Lutz, and Lutz is going to go to top of the key. Looks like Beloit is going to settle down into a man-to-man on this possession. Here's that same play they ran last time, finding Stry off the pick at the top of the key. She gives it to Jazz, goes off of Jazz's foot, knocked out to Lutz. Lutz three, no good. Peppers, the lefty, going to drive inside, contact, no call. Couldn't get the bucket, but Jackie Paps gets the follow for the third and fourth points of the night for Larry Blake. And coming up quick, Jazz Seymour. Another bucket for her. Sun Prairie leads by 11. Peppers drives, foul is called. Could be Stry or Lutz here. Oh, they're going to call this on the opposite side. This is going to go against Jazz Seymour. So Peppers 0 for 2 from the line for the night. So you can get this one in. Nope. Kind of a two-handed shot. As I said a couple times, she is left-handed, but she's using both hands. If you ever watch Joakim Noah in the NBA, former of the Chicago Bulls, spent some time on the Knicks, ended rather unceremoniously last year, I guess in this offseason, had some issues with former Jazz player Jeff Hornacek, who was the head coach. Maybe ended up in Memphis right now, but kind of shoots free throws with two hands, and that's really what I saw here from Peppers as she goes 0 for 4 from the free throw line. 9 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the first half. Inbounds, Smith finds Peppers. Drives, foul called against Kostelnik. Checking in for the Peppers is going to come out here. Looks we've got the inbounds is going to be 1-4 low, close to the ball. Pass goes inside to Tajay Randall. Now kicked outside to Cam Thomas. You kind of got a 2-point guard lineup here with Basel, Randall, and Cam Thomas. I guess 3-point guards. Pass from Renteria over the head of Randall. That went over the top of Randall and over the top of the Lady Cards bench into the stands. Some of the JV parents down there. Lutz to bring it up. Still against the man-to-man that Beloit has gone into. 2-pointer on the way for Maddie Stry. Gets it to go. 17-4. Lady Cards up here halfway through the first half. Three-pointer on the way. Cam Thomas, no good. Rebound goes to Hilber. Hilber's looking to push. She's got numbers up ahead. 4-on-2. Oh, nice pass. Slipped it inside to Lutz behind the defender's eyes. Holy cow. Good job by Lutz to get position, and Hilber, way to wait for that one. Good patience, good vision. Another assist for Grace. Jump ball is called. Hilber ties up Cam Thomas. Radlin set to check back in. I imagine she's going to come in for Hilber, and she does. So you got Ashley Ray returning as well. So let's see who we get for the 5 on the floor here. Ray is going to come in for Jazz. She'll be taking Renteria on defense. Renteria, the tallest player. I guess they've got a number of 6-foot players, but in terms of size, Renteria is going to be playing the 5 most of the time. You got Kostelnik finding Ray. Got caught underneath the baseline, but another nice touch pass to Radlin, then outside to Lutz. Misses the 3. Olivia Kostelnik gets the offensive rebound, puts it up, and she's fouled, but they're going to say that she was fouled on the catch of the rebound before the shot, so Kostelnik will not be shooting free throws. She'll inbound underneath her own bucket. Box formation on the inbound. Radlin along with Stry on the blocks. Ray and Lutz out on the elbows. Inbound, Kostelnik finds Radlin before probably around the 4 seconds. Radlin pulls it out, goes to Stry. Stry goes to the corner. That's where Lutz is. Lutz looking to make something happen. Pushes in, dribbles it back out, and then looks to drive. Goes to the baseline. Wraparound pass. Found Stry, now back up to Ray. Sun Prairie very patient. And a nice little floater. Kostelnik. I almost said Rachel Kostelnik, but that's her little sister, Olivia, getting the floater to go. Good patience by Sun Prairie all the way around. I think every girl touched the ball on that possession. Some touched it twice. No Alexis Baker. No Elle Moore. We haven't seen Elle yet this year, sadly. Hopefully that changes. Alexis was going to maybe play at West last Tuesday, not this past Tuesday, but last Tuesday. But with the game against West in a blowout, there was no reason to really push it or try. And I'm sorry, she sat out that game, but then was going to consider playing the next game, which I believe was Madison Memorial. But came out back after halftime, and it was Sun Prairie was already kind of had control of the game. It was only a 7-point lead they had at half, but they seemed to be playing pretty well. So I think Alexis came back in the boot after halftime. So she hasn't played in a few games. Hurt herself in that 5-point win at Middleton January 5th. But we certainly hope that she's on her way back. Natalie Totrum making her way into the game for Bailey Lutz. Hopefully a lot of playing time for a lot of these girls who don't get regular minutes as Sun Prairie's up 16. Up ahead, Ashley Ray had Grace Radlin. She gets it to her a little bit late, but still a good pass nonetheless. 3-pointer on the way. Kostelnik no good. Renteria pulls down the board. Now Randall with it. Randall looking to work against Kostelnik. Kicks it inside to Drucker. Back out to Randall. Randall going to get tied up here, and the jump ball going to stick with Beloit. 6:17 to go here in the first half. Halftime, a little more Bob Marley for you guys. Live Bob Marley, live at the Roxy. One of my favorite live albums, one of my favorite reggae albums. One of my favorite albums of all time. Radlin gets the steal. Help from Ashley Ray. Up ahead. Here's Kostelnik. Left hand, and it's good. 23-5. Good start here from Sun Prairie. Expect nothing less. Randall puts up a wild one. Doesn't hit anything. Radlin with the rebound. Up ahead. There's Tiltrum. Lost it for a moment. Tips it behind to Ashley Ray, who gets the bucket. Assist from Tiltrum. Cam Thomas, step back, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound ends up in the hands of Radlin for a moment. Then Renteria got a hand in there. Then, Well, Grace takes it back. Now Tiltrom gives it to Kostelnik. Block to block. No good. Kicked out to Ray, and a reset for Maddie Stry, top of the key. See what Sun Prairie can do here. Tiltrom thought about a three. Pulls it back. Ray's got it now. A couple feet off of the left wing. Maddie Stry. Team's up by 20. Good pass. Stry finding Kostelnik, cutting down from block to block. And a full timeout by Larry Blake. Gives us a chance to thank our wonderful sponsors. Monk's, known throughout the Midwest as the place to go to watch a game, known by Wisconsin as the first craft burger bar. Prairie Lakes Dental, guiding you through a lifetime of healthy smiles. Woodman's, your home for low prices in every aisle, every day. Culver's of Sun Prairie, welcome to Delicious. Concrete Lifting Technologies, your local concrete lifting expert, offering solutions better than replacing your concrete driveway or patio. It's not mud, Jack. Bank of Sun Prairie, supporting all things that make our community great. And Wild Easttown Honda, offering a wide range of new Hondas, used cars, incentives, service specials, and Honda part savings. Home of the CRV. And Day One Pizza. Great food, great service, great customers. All right, so that is about it for the full timeout called by Coach Blake. Lady Cards have yet to call a timeout. They've got all 5 of theirs. Coach Blake, of Beloit Memorial. 3 timeouts to go. 5:05 to go. Lady Cards up by 22. Mariah Alexander entering the game for the first time after the timeout concluded. So Alexander's out there with Ashley Ray, Olivia Kostelnik, Grace Radlin. Those are 4 sophomores. And then the junior, Natalie Tiltrom, sticking in there. Tiltrom guarding Jada Bessel, playing tough D out there. Kicked out. Cam Thomas can't handle the pass from Drucker. Corrals, resets, and the ball knocked out of bounds. Looks like it went off the thigh of Radland. So Beloit Memorial going to reset the possession from the baseline. Inbound goes to Renteria. The play was set for a little give and go back to the inbounder, who was Bessel. Bessel, though, dribbled around, didn't take the shot right away. Now Cam Thomas back with it. They're going to call a carry or a travel on this one. Lots of turnovers on both teams. Sun Prairie, though, enough fast break points off of the turnovers from Beloit, whereas the Sun Prairie turnovers typically ended up as passes out of bounds where they're able to reset the defense. So it hasn't hurt them quite as much. That's what you do. You know, when you make mistakes and you're a top 10 team in the state, you're able to get things back together. Xavier Jones into the game now as well for the first time. Tiltrom, long two, quick trigger. No good. Xavier Jones, nice rebound on the inside on the offensive end. Couldn't get the put back to go, and Renteria takes this one. Now Peppers. Give to Randall. Randall, step back 3, no good. What a number of left-handed players on this Beloit team. As I said, when this freshman crop gets a year or 2 of experience, they're going to be really good. And as I said, Bree Davis, the top player for Beloit Memorial, who is a 6-foot freshman, is not in the game tonight. She is injured. And one of their other top players also out tonight, but Jackie Papp, certainly a player to watch. Drucker's been on the varsity squad since she was a freshman. She gets a nice offensive rebound, put back, no good. Bessel, and one. At the last stoppage of play, Maddie Atkins joined the ladies on the floor. So you got Atkins, Tiltrom, Alexander, Jones, along with Kostelnik. So 5 bench players here already in the first half with Coach Olson's team up 27-7. Free throw, no good, so the 3-point play is not converted. Alexander with the rebound. Ball taken away from Kostelnik. That is Bessel, gets it to go. High off the glass with the arcing left hand. Alexander, right wing, up top of the key. And now kicked inside, touch pass goes to Atkins. Atkins has the ball taken away from Pepper. She was looking to get it to Kostelnik. Top of the key. And a charge is going to be called on Terejane Peppers. Kostelnik doing a good job of getting into position. Taking a rough charge from Peppers, and no question about that one. Kostelnik pops right back up, and she'll inbound the ball here to Tiltrom. 27-9 now after that last bucket from Randall. Tiltrom has it knocked away. Renteria, a block or a steal. Maybe a little combination on that one. Randall, long two, no good. Adkins pulls in the rebound, takes it up herself. Looking for some help. Finds Tiltrom on the left block. Tiltrom draws a double team, kicked out. And Adkins has this one long two, and it is stuffed in between the backboard and the rim. So we've got a stoppage of play here. And, well, I guess we're waiting for a stick or someone to be tall enough to go get it. And Jackie Babs comes into the game. She's a 6-foot freshman, and she tries to go up there and jump to get it. And there's some giggles, but, man, if anyone was going to get it, it's going to be Jackie Pabst. You know, another inch or two on Nariah Alexander. My goodness. She's one heck of an athlete. And with this stoppage, the ball comes in from the Lady Cards side, so the referee can use the ball to unwedge the basketball from the backboard and the rim. Sun Prairie, though, tripling up the score of Beloit Memorial. So it was a jump ball because of the wedge on that one, the wedgie, if you will. Kostelnik inbounds to Jones. Jones puts it up, and foul is called, I guess, on the floor before the shot was taken. So we'll get another reset here. Now Tiltrom, top of the key, gives it to Adkins. Now inside, Kostelnik, long two, blocked out of bounds by Peppers. She went inside to Alexander. Alexander went right back to Kostelnik, and Kostelnik has this one whacked out of bounds. Olivia's going to inbound again. The give to Maddie Adkins. Nice drive. Nice drive. She gets that one to go off the inbounds. That was a heck of a play. And Adkins going to be called for a foul here against Peppers. Peppers going to inbound here. See what this design play on the inbounds in front of the scores table is for Cam Thomas. She came from the elbow. Loses the handle for a moment. Tiltrom's there, but Jada Bessel able to get it first. And Jackie Pabst scores. Long pass, Kostelnik looking for Adkins. A little bit too strong on that one. Ball goes out of bounds. Sun Prairie up 18, 1:44 to go here in the first half. Once again, some Bob Marley coming for you guys at halftime. Stick around for that. Peppers, left hand, drive, no good. And offensive rebound, put up, Renteria, no good this time. And Pabst is going to be tied up. Her and Maddie Adkins got the rebound at the same time. This time the jump ball will go with Beloit. The last one was that wedgie. And we've had 4 jump balls already here tonight. Jackie Pabst gets the ball in the inbounds. And Alexander fouls her on the catch before she can put up a shot. That's the 7th foul against Sun Prairie, so this will be a 1-and-1. Free throw is good. Actually, it looks like they called that a shooting foul. I wasn't sure she got the shot off or not, but they're going to say that she did. 1:30 to go, 29-12. Second free throw is good. Jackie Pabst, 2 for 2 at the line there. As I said, I expect Jackie Pabst to lead the team in scoring. 2 girls at half court meeting Kostelnik with the pressure. Jones, after Kostelnik beats the pressure. Jones going from right wing, cutting baseline. And foul is going to go against Beloit Memorial. That one will be against Renteria. That's Audie Renteria's first foul. 6-foot junior. Tiltrom finds Alexander. Alexander is open. She could have taken the shot, but instead being a little too unselfish there. Coach Olson telling her, shoot the ball, shoot the ball. The funny thing is, when the season first began, if Alexander had the ball, she was going to the rack or she was going to put up the shot. So maybe being a little bit too unselfish there. And Cam Thomas passes this one into the front row. I think that's Olivia Kostelnik's dad. In all fairness, he was wide open. Tiltrom inbounds to Kostelnik. Back to Tiltrom. Long, nope, pulls in the three. Back to Kostelnik. Kostelnik guarded by Paps. Paps with some good defense up near half court. Cam Thomas coming with a double team. And that's going to force Kostelnik into a turnover. Pass goes out on the far corner. And the Purple Knights will take over. 29-13, under a minute to go. We got 50 seconds on the clock. Coach Blake not telling his team to hold for one. Sometimes that's the hardest thing to do. And a floater from the elbow, missed by Cam Thomas. Almost got it to go. Going back the other way, Lady Cards. Kostelnik playing a lot of point guard here in the first half, especially these last few minutes. Jones gets the ball on a good pass over the top of the defense from Tiltrom, and Jones gets her first bucket of the night. Jones, really good hustle player. Does a lot of the little things. It's a lot of steals, rebounds, putbacks, plays tough D. Not afraid to stick her nose in there. And there you go right there. She gets this one pulled away from Renteria on the inside. Now Atkins with a three-pointer. No good. Missed on that one, but Alexander gets the rebound. Now Kostelnik putting up a three. No good. Jones with an offensive rebound at the buzzer. And it's good. 33-13 will be your halftime score. Once again, 33-13. We'll get about a 10-minute break. Hope you guys enjoy some Bob Marley. And thank our sponsors one last time before halftime. Monks, Prairie Lakes Dental, Woodman's, Culver's of Sun Prairie, Concrete Lifting Technologies, the Bank of Sun Prairie, Wild East Town Honda, and, of course, Day One Pizza. All right, folks, little Bob Marley for you. Vernon and the Luton. And that's just what the Lady Cards are doing here in Beloit. All right, Lady Cards fans, we're ready to get the second half underway here, live from Beloit Memorial. Inbounds pass, Radland, actually, the other Grace. Trying to go over the top of the defense, almost an alley-oop style play from half court to Ashley Ray. A little bit too much, pass goes out of bounds. Lady Cards up by 20, starting the second half here, 33-13. Just underway here. Cam Thomas, nice step back. Guarded by Hilber, not going to let her go anywhere. Ball stolen away. Hilber now up ahead to Radlin. Caught the ball underneath, but she was still kind of on the go as she caught it, so a travel is called. Hilber, that steal on the last one was taken away from Bessel. All right, Peppers finds Renteria, right elbow. Then inside, they caught Sun Prairie sleeping as Drucker gets this one in. Just a step inside the left block, wide open. Pass goes inside. Lutz finds Jazz. Back outside, Hilber to Lutz. Three-pointer, no good. Ashley Ray, offensive rebound. And the same thing that just happened on the other end with Drucker, catching Sun Prairie off guard, just happened after the offensive rebound from Ray. And Hilber, the beneficiary on this one. She was open on the right block. Jazz was open on the left block. Either way, they had a easy open look down low. And over and back, they're going to say Cam Thomas stepped on midcourt from the pressure of Hilber. 35-15. Interested to see how the second half goes in terms of scoring. And they run the same play again that they did to start the second half, except on the opposite end. Ashley Ray gets the pass this time. Up and under on the layup, just barely missed. And Ashley Ray coming back the other way gets a defensive rebound. Holy cow, almost taken down by Drucker, no call. And Hilber's going to set things up. Half-court pressure from two players. And Hilber is going to be tripped from behind by Peppers. Hilber a little slow to get up. That couldn't have felt good. That'll be Pepper's third foul. Hilber shaking it off, seems to be okay. I don't know how long. So the starters are back in. I don't know for how long, though. If they can go on a good little run here, we likely won't see them for much of the rest of the night, and Jazz called for a travel. Looking to make a pass that wasn't quite there, took an extra step, waiting for it to open up, but travel called. Bessel looking for some help on the inbounds in the backcourt. Pass tipped away. Radlin knocks it away, almost able to pull it in for the steal, but just out ahead a little bit too much. Now Sun Prairie is going to press up 20 here. Pass goes to Renteria. Takes a couple dribbles, then looks back to a ball handler. That's Bessel. Crossing half court, Sun Prairie calls out the Dogs. Now Peppers looking to drive. Draws, well, I wouldn't say she drew a double team. I'd say she drove into one. And forces up a shot out of bounds. Lady Cards kept their hands up, but back, feet on the ground, and this is just going to be a turnover. Once again, double team pressure at half court for Hilber. This time they knock the pass away. Peppers and Drucker doing some damage on the defensive end there, and ends up with a bucket for Drucker. Way to jump the pass on that one from Peppers. And Ray, baseline, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound goes to Jazz. Jazz right back to Ray, who hits the baseline jumper on the opposite side. 37-17. The score is 4-4 here in the second half. Something I like to pay attention to when you got a blowout. Makes things interesting for me. And hopefully you, the listener. Peppers puts the pass inside to Renteria. Nice up and under move to get by Jazz for a moment. Couldn't convert. Then the offensive rebound goes to Drucker, swatted away by Jazz. And then Hilber will bring it in. Oof, nice crossover, slicing up the defense. Swiss cheese. Grace Hilber can't get the bucket in. Grace Radlin gets the rebound. No good. Hilber with another offensive rebound. And she'll be fouled here. Go to the line for a pair. 3 minutes gone by here in the second half. Hilber gets the free throw to go. Bessel and Pabst are going to come in for Renteria and Peppers. And so only 8 girls suited up tonight. They do have 9, but it doesn't look like, I think she might, there's a 9th girl who might be injured not playing. I think that's Lindsay Gamma. No Gamma Ray tonight. Oof, good touch pass. I don't know how many times I've said good touch pass involving Ashley Ray tonight, but she got a quick assist on that one to Jazz Seymour down low. Good, quick basketball. 40-17 now. Cam Thomas has this stolen away. Hilber was there with the steal. Ray was helping with the double team, and Ray gets it in transition back from Hilber. Those two working together defensively and offensively. No one found that one more offensive than Beloit Memorial. Lutz now. Goes to Hilber at the left elbow. Inside. Man, they're trying to work this quick pass. Touch passes inside to Ray. From Ray back out. Or to Jazz from block to block. This one a little bit too much. Too high, too hard for Ray to hold on to from Hilber. Now Bessel inside to Drucker. Drucker working the post against Lutz. Shot up and over the rim. Now up ahead. Jazz with the rebound, finding Hilber. This one won't drop. Bessel pushing the pace the other way. Bessel finds herself in a double team guarded by, holy cow. And she got hit hard. So she found herself in a double team from Lutz and Radlin. Snuck her way out of it by using the corner to her advantage somehow, going baseline. Then she takes it to the rack and is hit hard. Man, it was like a high five. She got hit. Bessel did by Ashley Ray, and Bessel got the bucket to go. That was maybe the best play we've seen so far from Beloit Memorial. So Bessel with a chance to complete the three-point play. I'm sorry, that's Tajay Randall. And Randall can't get the three-point play to go, and Ray gets the rebound. She'll give to Hilber, and Hilber's going to set things up. Now they're in the, God, it's like a 3-1-1. I don't even know what kind of defense we've got here for Beloit Memorial, but, you know, when you're playing a tough team that's top 10 ranked D1 in the state, you got to try a lot of different things, and that's what Coach Blake is doing. I like it, though. give them something different to look at. And you know what's hurt Sun Prairie the last 2 years? I've said it a few times. They've lost in the third round of the playoffs to a chaotic defense from Madison East. Both games happened at Madison La Follette. But, East kind of plays this weird zone that Sun Prairie tends to have issues with in the tournament. So for them to face it like this in certain games of the season, it's certainly going to help them. Thomas puts up a wild one. That was partially blocked. Maddie Stry came into the game. I think she's the one who got a piece of that one. Radlin now, right wing, handoff to Stry. Stry's going to go baseline. Slips inside, past the defender. Can't get it to go. This one slipped off the front of the rim. And Randall trying to go past Grace Radland. And foul's going to go against Grace Radland. That's Grace's third foul. Rachel Rademacher had a heck of a game in JV, man. She had more layups than I could count. As I said to start our broadcast, Sun Prairie JV won 56 to 28, doubling up the score, a football score, if you will. And Rademacher, man, I had to stop counting I couldn't keep up with how many layups she had. At one point in the game, it was just a 7-point game, but Rademacher, all of a sudden it was steal and a layup. Rademacher, steal and a layup. Rademacher, steal and a layup. Just over and over. 42-19. Hilber puts up the 3 ball from the left corner. No good. Drucker with the rebound. Looking to push it. Falling down at half court. Pitches the ball off to Cam Thomas. 3-pointer no good. Jackie Paps back into the game. Pulled down the rebound, but taken away from Ashley Ray. Now Ray going to be knocked over and fouled just past half court. Smile on Ashley's face. And that one's going to go against Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas, another one of these freshmen. So you got Pabst, freshman. Bree Davis out tonight, but one of the best freshmen in the conference. Cam Thomas, starting point guard, freshman. Tajay Randall, freshman. And then Mizana Berner, we haven't seen her tonight, also a freshman. But I'm telling you, man, when this crew is juniors and they've got some good experience, this Beloit Memorial won't be, I don't want to say laughing stock, but, they won't be the opponent they are now. They're going to give some people some fits, maybe even finish close to halfway through the conference instead of near the bottom where they've unfortunately been stuck these last couple of years. Madison West and Beloit Memorial, not a good stretch of seasons. Another turnover from Beloit Memorial. Lutz is going to inbound to Hilber. Rademacher in there along with Maddie Stry. Rademacher going to put up a 3. No good. Fighting in there was Paps along with Lutz for the rebound. It ends up in the hands of Bessel. She'll bring it up herself. Going through a triple team. Puts it up. No good. Kind of a runner. And Ariana Smith gets tied up underneath, and it's a jump ball called. Beloit's going to get it. 1-4 low setup, inbounding underneath their own bucket. Smith kicks it out. Randall, 3 ball, left corner, and that one's good. I believe that's the first 3-pointer of the game for Beloit Memorial. Maddie Stry, long 2 on the return end. No good. Taken away. Bessel with the rebound. Up ahead to Randall, and she's fouled. A chance to score 5 straight points for Randall. Jazz Seymour checks back in. 20-point lead. So 10:46 to go here in the second half. Over 7 minutes have played, and Beloit Memorial is still down 20 as they were at half. So they've hung in tough here in the second half. You have to give them credit for that. And now they've outscored Sun Prairie in the second half by 1 as Jazz Seymour comes in for Strive to the first free throw. Randall, 4 straight points for her. See if she can make it 5. This one's short. No good. Gets her own rebound. Goes past half court, though, with the pass to Bessel. She didn't have much of a choice. She was kind of falling down near half court, and really the only thing she could do was tip it to Bessel, because otherwise she was going to get a travel call if she fell down. So Hilber gets past the defense. That's Drucker. Hilber gives it to Jazz. Misses the three from the right corner. Back outside. Ray got the offensive rebound, or at least tipped it to Jazz, who was able to bring it in. And then pass out to the backcourt. Rademacher couldn't hold on, had to travel into the backcourt to go get it. And once she got her hands on it, it's an over and back. So turnover, but Beloit will have to, no fast break opportunity there with the ball going to be reset. And timeout called. Coach Olson's first timeout of the game. This will be a full timeout. It'll give me a chance to thank our wonderful sponsors that allow this production made possible. Monk's, known throughout the Midwest as the place to go to watch a game, known by Wisconsin as the first craft burger bar. Prairie Lakes Dental, guiding you through a lifetime of healthy smiles. Woodman's, your home for low prices in every aisle, every day. Culver's of Sun Prairie, welcome to Delicious. Concrete Lifting Technologies, your local concrete lifting expert, offering solutions better than replacing your concrete driveway or patio. It's not mud, Jack. Bank of Sun Prairie, supporting all things that make our community great. Wild Easttown Honda, offering a wide range of new Hondas, used cars, incentives, service specials, and Honda part savings. And Day One Pizza, great food, great service, great customers. 42-23. This timeout was a full one for Coach Olson, has concluded. And Beloit Memorial outscoring the Lady Cards 10-9 so far here in the second half. 10:21 to go in the game. So not even close to a running clock yet. So Beloit with an outside chance. Anything could happen, right, folks? Long two, no good from Randall. Now Lutz to take over. She kicks it over the top to Hilber. Now Ray in the right corner. Over the head of Drucker. Working the perimeter. 4 out, 1 in. Now Ashley Ray steps in. They got a 3 out, 2 in. Oh my goodness, what a pass. Lutz goes from half court to the right block to find Jazz with yet another touch pass to Ashley Ray, who gets it to go. 44-23. Randall, three-pointer, left wing, no good. Rebound off of Jazz's thigh. Going out of bounds, and the senior for Beloit Memorial, Smith, will inbound. She'll be guarded by Hilber. Earlier in the game, Hilber was allowing the pass to come in, or more, not defending the pass, but defending whoever's going to cut to the ball. That has changed here in the second half. Drucker on the inside. Drucker's kind of been one of the staples of this varsity team these last few years. She was on the varsity team as a freshman, got some valuable minutes, and it's really paid off. It's really showing for her, and her one of the more experienced players, especially in terms of time played at the varsity level. And she's just a junior, so she'll get another year of action and once again be a key cog for Beloit Memorial. Jackie Pabst. High post. Jazz Seymour might have knocked this one away. Ball up ahead. Hilbert, right block, turnaround jumper, no good. Now Russell looking to drive, puts up with a left hand off the backboard, no good. Lutz ready to push the pace. Tripped up from behind, no foul called, ends up in the hands of Pabst at half court. She finds Drucker, no good. Pass with the rebound, she gets it to go on the follow. 44-27. Sun Prairie being outscored here in the second half by Beloit Memorial, but Sun Prairie with still a commanding 17-point lead as Jazz turns that one into 19. All that Jazz. 8 minutes to go here in the game. 46-27. Smith drives into Lutz. Kicks it out for Drucker. Long two on the baseline. No good. Rebound taken in by Randall. Randall to Bessel. Now inside Jackie Pabst. Draws a double team from Ray and Jazz. Bessel puts up a three, no good. Ray gets the rebound. She's going to take it up herself. Nice bounce pass. Driving bounce pass to Radland. Radland couldn't get the layup to go, but she gets her own rebound, kicks it out for a reset, and then her and Jazz aren't on the same page. This one goes out of bounds. Turnover for the Lady Cards. Peppers returns. Jada Bessel comes out. So you got Peppers, Randall, who has the ball now, along with the senior Smith, to go with the freshman Jackie Pabst and Megan Drucker in there as well. And travel is called. Smith trying to make too much happen on that possession.
Number 12, Cameron Thomas.
If you're wondering why Terrell isn't here, he's hanging out in Florida doing what he does. You know, I swear he does this every year when he knows we're coming to Beloit Memorial. He just happens to have this vacation magically set in Orlando. And I say magically because he likes to go to the Bucks game at the Amway Center in Orlando against the Magic, and he'll be doing just that. I believe that game is Saturday night, but he'll be back with us next week for a couple games. We have an afternoon game next Saturday at Edgewood, and this Saturday an afternoon game. We got a 2:30 start at Janesville Parker, so hope you guys tune in for that. Terrell won't be back for that one. I'll have a partner for that one. It'll be Scott Raymond with a slight chance of Stat Guy Billy along for that one. And Janesville Parker, one of my favorite places to do a game. They got the whole drum line, lights off, glow sticks, the band behind us, fans in our ear. Oh, it's the best. And we actually get to be pretty much right on the court, across from the scorer's table. So really the action is all right there in front of us, as I said. Great place to watch a game, great atmosphere. And fun to have a band playing during the game. We really don't get that in any of the Big 8 gyms. You know, sometimes you'll get a band playing before the game, but really not much after. Coach Olson, I'm a little bit surprised here. I know those ladies are being outscored here in the second half by 2 points. And never mind, as Ashley Ray gets fouled on the assist from Bailey Lutz. So that puts Sun Prairie back up by 20, 48-28, as they were up at halftime 33-13. But, you know, every girl came off the bench in the first half. In the second half, not the case. Coach Olson has gone down to just 6 players. And, of course, as I say that, Kostelnik pops up and is ready to check into the game. So maybe Coach Olson thinking about getting those girls back in. Nice touch pass from Lutz. This time she goes to Jazz on an assist for a chance at a 3-point play. The last possession, it was Lutz to Ray for the and one. This time, Lutz caught the ball, didn't even touch the ground with her feet, and the ball was already out of her hands to Jazz. So we'll see if Jazz can complete the 3-point play here. 6:04 to go. Sun Prairie up 22. And make it 23 because Jazz hits the free throw. That follows the fourth against Ariana Smith. Smith having a rough night. Kostelnik into the games and gets a steal right away from Peppers. Now to Hilber. Hilber, nice pass, half court to the left baseline, finding Ray, and Ray puts this one in with ease. And now Coach Olson is going to start looking to the bench to get some players into the game. Peppers puts up a wild one at the free throw line, no good. She gets her own rebound, though, and Ashley Ray looked like she got a lot of ball on that one, but a foul is called. It's going to go against Kostelnik, not against Ray, because Ray might have had her hands forward, but that looked to be pretty clean, but must have been Kostelnik underneath. Adkins, Tiltram, set to check in here. Peppers, free throw, airballed. Peppers not having a good night from the line. I think if she's 0 for 5 at the moment. Adkins comes in for Ray. Tiltram comes in for Hilber. We might not see those two the rest of the game with a 25-point lead. Peppers misses again. Paps gets the offensive rebound. Can't get it to go. And Maddie Adkins gets the board. Goes to Kostelnik. Back to Adkins. Now Radlin looking to drive. Drives in. Kicks out. Baseline jumper. Nope. Jazz with a nice fake. Misses it. Finds Maddie Adkins. Puts it up. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up, and she's fouled. They're going to call this one on the floor. And that foul will be the 5th against Smith. Smith done for the night, the senior. Not one of her better games. Adkins to inbound after she was fouled. Box formation. We got a cross. Weak side to ball side. Kostelnik, bounce pass inside to Jazz, cutting baseline, gets it to go. Jazz having one heck of a second half. And I think Xavier Jones is going to come in for Jazz here at the next stoppage. Renteria on the inside, making things happen. 55-30. Tiltram with the ball on the right block. He's going to send this one back out to Kostelnik. Kostelnik handoff to Radlin. Now Tiltram going to think about a 3. Steps into this one, and it's good. Nothing but net. Perfect three-pointer from Tiltram. She was trying to be unselfish, looking for help, but the defense never came to her. Took one dribble, set herself up for a nice, easy three-point bucket, 58-30. Drive from Randall, no good. Pass with the rebound, puts it up. No good, gets her own rebound. Gets her own rebound again. This time Jazz is going to take it over. One-hand pass to Kostelnik. Paps running back quick. Paps is going to be one heck of a player, man. Her and Davis, that pairing as freshmen, they're going to be pretty darn good. Plus starting point guard Cam Thomas, who's back into the game, her and Bessel. Thomas gives back to Bessel past half court. Bessel looks to drive, gets caught baseline. They're going to call a foul on the floor against Tiltram. Not my favorite foul call. I'm not complaining, but I have no reason to stop on that one, in my opinion. Nariah Alexander coming into the game for Radland. Interesting. I thought that Alexander had already played too many halves tonight, but who knows? Maybe I'm not familiar enough with the rules. Another reason we're missing Terrell in Florida. Free throw, no good. Ball ends up out of bounds. Beloit going to put on the press here with 3:51 to go. Adkins finds Kostelnik. Kostelnik looking to go against Cam. Kicked it out, Adkins. Thought about it too. Couple dribbles, gets it back to Kostelnik. Now Xavier Jones. Touch pass going to Alexander. Peppers knocks it away from Tiltram. One-on-one. Kostelnik's back there. Peppers the lefty. Goes with the left hand. No good over Kostelnik. Ball knocked out of bounds. We'll get a reset here. Bessel to inbound. Looking for Renteria on the inside. Entry pass, bounce. Xavier Jones sticking tough in there. Renteria Jones banging on the inside. No good. Kostelnik finds Tiltram. Half court to the block. We've seen that a ton tonight. Tiltram can't get it to go. Jones pulls in the offensive rebound and gives it back to Kostelnik. Kostelnik jump stop, 2 feet in the paint. Outside for Tiltram. Missed on that one. Out of bounds, but off of Bessel. Sun Prairie will stick with it. Adkins going to inbound. See what the call is here. Box formation. Adkins finds her buddy Tiltram. Tiltram goes to Alexander. This is going to open things up for a drive from Alexander with the defense swarming in on her. She gets it up and under over Renteria. Nice move. Athletic move by Alexander. She had to change the trajectory a number of times on that one. Ended up off balance and still got it to go. Well, as I said, Beloit Memorial was hanging in there tough. It was 20-point lead at halftime, and a few times Beloit had outscored Sun Prairie in the second half, but that is no longer the case. The score is 60-30, 2:34 to go. Kostelnik with a turnover. Now fighting inside, Alexander having to take this one away from the two biggest players on the court, and that is Renteria and Jackie Pabst. And Alexander sticking tough. 3 girls had 2 hands on the ball, so he had 6 hands altogether. Alexander able to stay tough and jump ball called. This one's going to go with Sun Prairie. Adkins, pass fake, gives to Rademacher. Apparently I've been mispronouncing that these last few weeks. My apologies to the Rademacher family. Shot no good. Peppers fouled by Jones. Man, when Peppers gets the ball, she's just ducking her head and going to the cup. If she gets stopped, she's still going to put that shot up. She's going to find herself at the line again. And I'm a Lady Cards fan, but I hope that Peppers can get one of these free throws in there, and she does. See, it always works the opposite way if it's for Sun Prairie and I'm rooting for something or I point out a stat. And, of course, if it's the other team, they get it to go. But I think Peppers have made it to the line enough times tonight. And, hey, look at that, 2 for 2. Both swishes from the free throw line for Peppers. Rademacher, right wing. The give to Adkins. Cutting is Alexander. Adkins finds her, no good. Rebound sticks with the Lady Cards. Rademacher now getting tied up with Bessel. Kicked outside. Adkins with the drive, back outside to Rademacher. No good, but once again, offensive rebound. This time it's Alexander. Renteria fighting for the rebound, and no one's going to pull it away from her this time. Gotta love Jones for trying, though. As a forward spot, just not afraid to get her hands dirty. And there you go, another defensive rebound for Jones. She's got a handful of those in limited minutes tonight. Finds Rademacher in transition. Block-to-block pass. Tiltram gets the bucket. 62-32, 1:15 to go here at Beloit Memorial. Maddie Atkins jumps the pass meant for Pabst. Got her hands on it, but the way the pass went, she was kind of falling out of bounds, but a heck of a defensive play to jump the route on that one. And does it again. This time Pabst able to pull it in just in time. 3 ball, left corner, no good. Rademacher pulls in the rebound and foul at half court. This is going to go against Pabst. Both teams in the bonus. 62-32, 1 minute to go with Rademacher at the free throw line. More credit to Jackie Pabst. She's played a tough game, like really just hard-nosed player. That's her first foul of the game, but she's been in on a lot of stuff, and I'm not saying she deserved any other fouls. I'm just saying she plays hard, but she plays smart and physical to boot. She gets the bucket on that end. Peppers trying to steal this one away from Tiltram. Tiltram, though, pivots, drives, no good. Rebound to Pabst. Pabst goes to Bessel. We got 35 seconds to go. Bessel pops a 3, top of the key, no good. Alexander, nice rebound. Handoff to Rademacher, taken away by Peppers. Peppers can't get the drive to go. Now Adkins is rolling on the floor fighting with Adi Renteria. Jump ball called. This one's going to go to the Purple Knights. 62-34. 17.3 seconds left in the game. Sometimes when it gets this quiet, I feel like I'm the only one talking in the gym. Holy cow, foul called. Jones ran into Renteria. Incidental contact, but even I don't want to run into Renteria, I'll tell you that. And Jones is a strong player. We've talked about it. 15.4 now. And with the bonus, Jones going to shoot the 1-and-1. Gets the first one to go. Good form from Jones on the free throw line. We don't get to see her there much. So I think this could be the first time we've seen her at the line. But got that one in with ease. We'll see what she can do here on the second of 2. A little bit long on this one. Alexander fighting in there again with Renteria. Knocked out of bounds. Rademacher getting involved. She'll inbounds. This one was off of Renteria. Pass meant for Jones, a little bit behind. Went behind the head, and Jones still able to pull it in. Now Tiltram. Hand off to Rodemaker. They're going to run this clock out, and that does it, folks. Sun Prairie gets the win at Beloit Memorial, 63-34. Really appreciate everyone tuning in, checking out the game, putting up with me for the evening. All you wonderful fans out there. So good game by the Lady Cards. They win this one by 29. They were up 20 at half. And the next game will be at 2:30 Saturday afternoon, 2:30 p.m. Saturday afternoon. And Scott Raymond and myself, potentially with Stat Guy Billy, will be live from Janesville Parker. Should have a fun one on hand that afternoon. We'll see what happens. There's going to be some nasty weather coming our way, so hopefully things shake out and all games go on as scheduled. But that'll be the next time the Lady Cards take the floor. However, boys basketball for Sun Prairie will be right here at Beloit Memorial tomorrow night, 7:15. So hopefully you guys tune in for that. And if not, give us another tune-in Saturday, 2:30 p.m. Well, I appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. I want to thank everyone at the Sun Prairie Media Center. Lisa, Mara, Rachel, Jeff Robbins, who could forget. And this production was made possible in part by Monk's, known throughout the Midwest as the place to go to watch a game, known by Wisconsin as the first craft burger bar. Prairie Lakes Dental, guiding you through a lifetime of healthy smiles. Woodman's, your home for low prices in every aisle, every day. Culver's of Sun Prairie, welcome to Delicious. Concrete Lifting Technologies, your local concrete lifting expert, offering solutions better than replacing your concrete driveway or patio. It's not mud, Jack. Bank of Sun Prairie, supporting all things that make our community great. Wild Easttown Honda, offering a wide range of new Hondas, used cars, incentives, service specials, and Honda part savings, and Day One Pizza. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow night, 7:15. The fellas will be in action right here at Beloit Memorial. I want to thank our crew at the Sun Prairie Media Center, and thank you all for tuning in to Sun Prairie Cardinal Sports. Have a good night.